the crew, the volunteers here, have actually built staging, a welded tubular steel staging, so that the whole orchestra will fit on an appropriate size stage. There'll be a dance floor for dancing and plenty of seats for the concert. They're coming with their vocalist, and they will be doing all the authorized, because this is the real deal, Jimmy Dorsey arrangements. Well, good afternoon, Ralph. It's a good thing one of my old friends is working entirely behind my back, because this afternoon is an exercise in trust. We haven't played this year together yet. Ralph is not retired from the music scene, but he's not really interested in playing every night of the week anymore. Ralph is senior to me. Oh, how old are you now, Ralph?
How old am I? One short of 80.
One short of 80. He's played one-string washtub bass with me every time I've appeared here at the QIA. It's a privilege for me to have such a veteran. He was a union musician for 32 years. His instrument of note in those years was the one-string washtub bass. The man's a virtuoso. I'm just delighted that he's willing to work with the likes of me so that I can enjoy how much better what he does makes my music for me too. Let me just get going here. I have two trophies to show you since I was here last. The first, I made the cover of not a magazine, but an international journal. It's published by the Oxford University Press at Oxford University in England. And on the December issue of the cover, can you believe it? I've actually lived long enough to finally be another pretty face in the right place at the right time.
Nudist book, was it?
No, this is the Gerontologist. This is the international journal for all the doctors, nurses, and professionals in the field of geriatrics. Hey, that's us when we're not in quartzite. All over the world. And they did say something nice in here. I did not have an article about me. I'm not that important. I was just a pretty face. The photographer who does the covers happened to come to the bookstore on his way through from LA to Phoenix to get a flight. And he wrote, cover photograph. Paul Weiner is a musician who was part of the scene in the 1960s and 70s. He now runs the Reader's Oasis bookstore in Quartzsite, Arizona, where he welcomes aging snowbirders from all over the US and Canada. His stage name is Sweet Pie, and he still rocks his audience with Boogie-woogie piano. Thank you. I knew that if I finally settled down after 25 years of Sweet Pie with no address anywhere, I would probably end up wearing pants occasionally. It's that willingness that I'm sure makes it easy for Ralph Martin to want to associate with Paul Weiner. He doesn't want to hear too much about playing bass to the naked bookseller. The other trophy was, to my surprise, I got a call from Phoenix just after I woke up Saturday morning to tell me I made the Arizona Republic. They ran a feature called Quirky Quartzsite. It's actually not really about quartzite, but much more about all the interesting trails around the Martinez Lake region south of quartzite. But I guess to make people want to read about a trail south of Quartzsite, he started his article by saying it had snowed this past winter, and a little snow actually reached Quartzsite. And he explains in his first paragraph how he decided to take a ride to Quartzsite, since it was on the way to where he wanted to go, and see not if there was snow on the saguaros, but what the naked bookseller was wearing. I stopped at Reader's Oasis in Quartzsite to find that the naked bookstore guy wasn't naked. He was wearing a shirt. So that's the other trophy. I have become, I guess regionally, the barometer of when it's cold in Quartzsite. Okay, Ralph, you can pick up either from the beginning or from the second note, since he played one note already. For me to have an occasion to wear clothes. I do own a lot of clothes. My hobby, all my life as a nudist, has been buying used clothing very, very cheap. In yard sales and estate sales. Let me introduce a friend. Hey, Will, this is old Willie Boy from Salem, Massachusetts. 8 feet of snow on both sides of in the way. I feel so naked without my pouch. So I buy used clothing. And I'll tell you, I'm so much like you, it's ridiculous. This afternoon, I stood there in front of my closet, surprised at how it's accumulated over the years, and I couldn't decide what to wear. So I brought a lot with me. And this way you'll get to see what bargains you can find when you look around a town like Quartzsite. Everything I'm wearing I bought here in town for Bupkis. This jacket from the little pet thrift store across from Family Dollar. They had a half-price sale. I couldn't resist. I feel a little like Kenny Rogers. The pants, well, there I have to admit, I spent $19 for a pair of pants at Costco when I went with my dad to see what his membership was really all about. As long as he's alive, I don't have to join. I can use his card. Let's play a little music. Will Peroni met me when I was in junior high school. I guess what attracted his attention to me is how I really never got a break as a child prodigy. I mean, here he had to go to an assembly at the junior high school, Pickering Junior High School in Lynn, Massachusetts, because it was a talent show during school hours. And I was, according to the program, supposed to sing and play Tammy, then a popular song by Debbie Reynolds. Instead, I did Since I Met You Baby by Ivory Joe Hunter. That's the first time I was really discouraged to ever become a musician of any sort, because I was disqualified from the talent contest for not following the program. It left an indelible mark on my life. The earlier occasion, which should have told me right away, don't get into talent shows, was in the 3rd grade, when the whole class would follow the teacher while you point in your music book, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. She, the teacher, forced me to lip sync the words because my monotone was throwing the whole class off. So from those 2 very discouraging experiences, I became a naked boogie-woogie and blues piano player called Sweet Pie, who played to 1.5 million people. In the first years of my 25-year career doing that, my old school friend, and we used to play this music as kids together, worked with me. And in our senior years, having both survived the good years of our life, there will be the better ones yet to come, we're working together. And I hope tonight, and this afternoon, which is good preparation for tonight, we will be able to share with you some of the excitement and the music that we always had playing together. And I also want to introduce to the stage one other musician, Jerry Mullins. Jerry Mullins has been with me at every show. He's 85. Ralph is 1 less than 80. I'm 72, and old Willie Boy is the youngest guy in the act. Let's play them some music. Get these on. little nothing nowhere. A little nothing nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. $100 bill. I got a pocket full of change. $100 bills. Now a pocket full of change. I say life cashes in, not so fast, just a day at a time. Nothing, nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. I got a drink. How about a toast to our friends? Not the friends you're gonna see every day. No, no, no. Instead, we're gonna drink to the friends who had to go away. And I'll let you know who I mean. Here's to the friends who had to depart, the friends who live in our heart. You hear the blues, in my boogie, see the fun in my beer. Just help me laugh at pain, help me smile away the tears. Yeah! I got a little nothing, I have nothing nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. Tucked away with nothing nowhere. Sip of this water. Isn't this great winter weather?
Yes.
Will drove here from the East Coast, from Salem, Massachusetts.
Right there.
Why don't you tell them what you told me about why you ended up driving all the way?
Well, I started looking for a legal parking spot in Boston and didn't find any good cars in Tennessee and just kept going.
8 feet of snow on the ground. You know, it sort of serves them right for staying there all winter when they could be here, where winter is really, how can I get out of the sun for the afternoon? Enough to enjoy being. I think the weather the East Coast is having is the future for Quartzsite. There will be a lot of folks from the East showing up here in the West next year. Because every time they hear of their next storm coming, I am sure their weathercasters say to them, and in Arizona, it was 84 degrees and sunny. This is a song, it's called Sleeping All Alone in My Lover's Bed. It's a boogie-woogie I wrote years ago in an effort to keep out of trouble when I was on the road alone. I would sing that song, and anywhere I was, and she had to be away from me, I slept in our bed. That way I wasn't tempted.
Good idea.
It's not a bad idea. Old fashioned, you know? This is called Sleeping All Alone in My Lover's Bed. It's a boogie-woogie. some call me a tramp. The same nosy people call my woman a vamp. She's away this week trying to make some grand, doing any old thing to keep her old man fed. Hey, 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 hey. Trouble can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. I say, hey, come home. I feel kind of bad, I'm doing it alone. She said, a few more days, things fine. Lonely hearts cry in a jug of wine. Hey, 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 hey. Trouble, it can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. I'm kind of bad, I don't know which. I drunk myself to death. Hey, I'm still alive. I'm too much involved and too young to die. Hey, 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 hey. Trouble can't get to me when I sleep alone in my lover's bed. Yeah, take it home. One time I went to a yard sale. I was wearing little shorts so that I didn't get arrested in Sun City. And there was a 3-house yard sale on San Pedro Avenue. And I pulled up and I noticed there were 3, they had to be widow ladies. They were not coyotes by any measure. That animal has a lifespan I never heard the end of. But there were these 3, let's just say well-withered women, sitting side by side on wooden kitchen chairs, the kind that used to have the full backs and such. At a table, each one had their own cash box. And strewn about the lawn were lots of doodads and little pieces of old furniture. But most noticeably, about 19 racks of clothing. I went over. It's not bad, huh? You wouldn't think the guy naked even knew how to do this. It's long-term memory. If I just learned, I'd be all fumbled up by now. Yeah, I tried on one of the dresses right over my shirt. And they couldn't really see me other than some movement behind the racks, but I could catch them, and I already eyed which one I bet it was. And as I walked over, in this, how could I describe it best? It was a calico dressed kind of flouncy. On me, it came down to about here. There. And it had a sort of Daisy May top. And I walked over and I looked the blonde one right in the eye until I realized all three were blonde. I had to guess which one was real. And I said, "Do you think I should buy this? Is it right it's only $2? Do I look good in it?" And the look on their face gave me the chutzpah to stand there and slowly peel it off. The bodice was tight, not where it counted, but tight anyhow. And I bought a little angel doodad that I gave to my wife instead. It's amazing, when you're naked all the time, clothing changes the way people deal with you. Like, there's nobody ever come into the bookstore and asked a naked man what the hell he's got on his mind. Do you think he doesn't know Christians were beheaded? What about the one naked guy in the whole Western Hemisphere sticking out? Here I put a tie on and try and look right, and I still stick out. I'm the only guy in the whole place with a tie on now. Little blues for us boys. Sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Hurry down, sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. I need a woman for good hot coffee. Just like about every girl I meet, she wants me for a diamond ring. If I feel tomorrow like I feel today, if I feel tomorrow like I feel today, I'll go pack my bag and I'll make a getaway. Sunshine, let's see what tomorrow brings. Hurry down, sunshine, I want to see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Oh, get me a woman good for anything, and I'll buy her a diamond ring. Play that blues, Mr. today. I just packed my bags, scoot off, I'll make my getaway. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down, sunshine. Hurry down, come on, down, sunshine, I want to see just what tomorrow brings. I play blues because blues for me is my flow of joy. I have to live with the blues that would probably destruct me in no time should I let it. And that was the loss of my dear daughter. And with Joanne together, each of us supporting each other in so many ways, we've managed to find a very positive energy that at least gets us through each day. We talk to her every day. I had to write a blues. That's what got me playing the piano again after 16 years. I suddenly had a real blues, not a song like the other one that I absorbed over the years listening to other people sing it, but instead a real blues. And I needed to find a flow of joy or it was going to beat me down. And it took 4 years to write the song Hello, Celia. And I swear, most important to me in every show is that I get to share this song because this is my front door to this inner flow of joy. It comes through my music. It lifts me up and I hope it will you too. Since I've discovered, I joined a rather unique club the day we lost our daughter. So many people we would have never even guessed understood the pain. And in their happiness each day began to teach us how to find joy in having been, in my case, her dad. What a privilege. God, I married a woman who was medically barren, according to the doctors. She was a miracle in herself. And then to have a miracle daughter. After 23 and a half weeks, she was born. She was Canada's smallest surviving baby. She was everything for us. And now she's the source of my music. This is Hello, Celia, dedicated to my dear wife, Joanne, who was her bestest friend. Okay. Start each new day with my memory of you. I start each new day with my memory of you. I say hello, Celia, honey, what are we gonna do? Hey, baby, play all day, just like we used to do. Hey, take a walk in the woods and pick the wild flowers too. Honey, I so miss you, and I smile when the pain. I say hello, Celia. memory of you. I say, hello, Celia, honey. You are my blues. I say, hello, Celia, honey. You make me happy too. I say, hello, Celia. Hello, hello, hello. I say, hello, Celia. Hello, hello, hello. I say, hello, Celia. I still love you so. This came from Al's Little Acre RV Park yard sale about 15 years ago. It was 25 cents. Oh yeah, that's so I could tell the inside from the outside. I'm gonna put on a cowboy shirt. I know, you don't think this is a cowboy shirt. Shame on you. I was in Prescott, Arizona in the swap meet, Prescott Valley, and a guy set 2 easy-ups across from my booth. In those easy-ups, he put racks, clothing racks, and he filled every rack with hundreds of these. I'm not good at it. But I understand the principle. It's like computers. Isn't it funny, you know, these new iPhones that sort of stick to your hand? Everyone who has one never seems to let go. It used to be, I can remember when it was frightening to be in a big city and you walk down the street where nobody knows you and you don't know anybody, and suddenly you hear this guy coming up behind you. Total crazy man. Today, all he's got to do is pick a dead iPhone or a dead cell phone out of the trash, hold it up to his ear, and he thinks it's normal. He's in a cowboy shirt because I watched, he sold over 200 shirts in one day at $2 a shirt. Even I bought one. Because it's an authentic cowboy shirt. Everybody but me who bought one of these shirts had a cowboy hat on, cowboy boots, man or woman alike. So this has to be the authentic contemporary Western wear. What it's missing is an appropriate hat. Yes.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Yeah.
Put 200 more pounds on me, I'd look just like Dan Blocker now. I'm all dressed up in this cowboy fashion because the next song we're going to hear is being sung by our rhythm guitarist, Jerry Mullins.
Well, what a lead up to that.
And how many people in your career, now you've played music locally, maybe what, near 30 years?
Well, not quite, but the first job I had here was washing camels, if that helps any.
And Ralph's been doing it for almost 3 decades too. That's just locally. These guys had careers in music and still playing. That's why I'm such an optimist in a moment like this. I can look over there and I can look over here and say, hey, be patient up there. I'll be coming, but not yet. These guys give me the hope and the energy I know I'll need by then. If you would only slow down a little, Jerry, we could catch up.
Okay, I've got to that point, I'll tell you for sure. But Paul, I only know two songs. One of them's awfully simple and the other one's simply awful. So you can take your pick on it. But this one song that I'd like to try to do is, when I first started RVing down here, I met a guy that was a great musician, and he wrote this song. And anyone that's camped out here in the RVs in the BLM land, most of us have had a little blue tank on the back of our rig that we call a blue boy. Well, he wrote a little song about that blue boy, and he's not with us anymore, but the blue boy is still with a lot of people out there. So I'd like to relate a little story that he wrote about the blue boy, if it's okay. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, I hooked up my rig to a little blue thing. The hose slipped off, sprayed all over my jeans. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Some on the tires, some on the ground. My face turned red and my sneakers turned brown. I got the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. I got the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, the day I got sick, I wiped up my place. Came back from the dump with that look on her face. She had the blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. She had the blue boy blues, 'cause we don't live in town. Well, my wife got fed up, we moved into town. No more pulling that blue boy around, no more blue boy blues, pulling that blue boy around. No more blue boy blues, 'cause we've done moved to town. That's the end of my story. Well, that's not true. She bought a little dog, now I'm a pooper scooper too. Moved back in the desert to watch the stars in the sky. I'll be pulling that blue boy till the day that I die. I'll have the blue boy blues until the day that I die. And we're just about 2 months short of 85. It don't come as easy as it did 50 years ago.
Tell me that. Tell me that. I was hoping it would be this easy forever.
Some things are easier and some things are impossible.
But it's a wiser man than me to know the difference. Hey, have you noticed there's fewer people in February in Quartzsite than there used to be? And that's because of all the people who are now memory. Has nothing to do with the economy, really, because people who live in motorhomes up north have to come south. Has a lot to do with how many destinations they go to. If the gas is cheap, they buzz around a little more. But in the end, they're here. The ones missing, maybe 35% of the people who were here for years and years, they took their final exit. And I started this set with a song that I've been rewriting all my life as a musician. It used to be my road song when I was Sweet Pie. It's now become an RV song. And I sang it kind of upbeat and all. But now I'll do it for you the way it's meant to be. This is a song I now call I'm Headed Home. All right, gentlemen. no downbeat needed. I'll do my best to keep the beat. I live on a highway, I made an RV my home. Yeah, I live on the highway, all the roads I roam. I got an easy life, hello, goodbyes and I'm gone. I smile for miles, yeah, I'll be your friend. Smile for miles, I'm a friend to the end. And if the old cookies crumble, well, we'll live off crumbs again. It's a long highway, all the roads I roam. It's a long old highway, I made it, I'll be my home. It's an easy one, hello, goodbyes and I'm gone. Right on, Wilma. Your hometown, that's where I bought me new shoes. I've been in your hometown, that's where I bought me new shoes. Ain't nothing like new shoes, help you kick the blues. New shoes, new shoes, new shoes. New shoes, ain't nothing like new shoes. Help you kick the blues. Yeah, I live on that highway, all the roads I rode. I live on that highway, happy in my motorhome. Someday I'll take the exit marked heaven, 'cause I'm headed home. It was a lonesome, single man on the road type of blues song, and now it's evolved into one of my happier shuffle boogies. Oh, it's funny how life changes. Don't you love age? Isn't it great? I mean, look at us. We are the result, each one of us, of an incredible life story unto itself. And yet the amazing thing is we come out perfectly. Perfect. It's like each one of us is a miracle. You see, you look around, you'll see what I'm talking about. Each one of us, tall, short, fat, thin, don't matter, black, white, brown, yellow, any color. Don't matter, hot, cold, mean, happy. It's all bull. All that counts is how totally perfect we managed to absolutely, without denying, no sliver of injustice when it comes to the perfect fit we happen to be, when it comes to honestly, totally being each one of us ourselves. No one can talk about it. That's why I feel blessed. Here, 42 years after my old career, I'm still able to play and share the music I still love and enjoy. I'm blessed. If I can make you enjoy it too, or let you enjoy yourselves more because of us, that's what being on stage now in my life is all about. The pleasure and the privilege of sharing our company in this freedom together. That's Boogie. This is a rye ball boogie. In the 40s and in the 30s, hell, even Ethel Waters, God love her soul, Ethel Waters herself sang one of the most successful Jelly Roll records ever recorded. This is not as ribald as that. I'm not a red hot mummer. I couldn't quite pull it off. But this is indeed a song totally in the tradition of what this music comes out of. It was a ribald man's music, actually. It was played in places men go, and the only women making a living there were probably the wealthiest girls in town. What they used to call race recordings in the 20s through the late 40s, these were the black jump boogie blues and artists who made the music famous. Some of it broke through. The Dorseys is part of the reason, Boogie-woogie. But it was black piano players put that together originally, and that's Count Basie's original left-hand signature. He was one of the creators of Boogie-woogie. He told me, don't apologize for playing in the key of C. It works for you, and you got an original left-hand shuffle boogie signature. I looked at him and I said, it's because I don't have enough skill to be able to sit down, listen, and do what you do on the piano. I just don't know how to apply what I'm able to do for lack of skills. So I'm not a musician, I'm a piano thumper. He's a virtuoso musician. Both these end men, they are true professional musicians. We're getting near the pee break time, so I want to get this movie in. We'll take a short pee break because these are 1-hour chairs. And then you can sit down again because we got more to go and more to do. And, there is recorded and video product for sale. My wife is over there. She also has the Celia's Rainbow Garden Cookbook. The party in the park is coming up on March 15th. Free lunch. Jerry and his friends will be there playing music along with Ralph and I. And there'll be all-you-can-eat lunch and a delightful dancing afternoon in the park March 15th. No charge. It's an annual event to thank you for your interest in Celia's Rainbow Gardens. Also, coming up on the 10th of next month, a very, very good woman singer, Kay. She is truly an inspired soul and rhythm and blues artist. I think if you come to her show, you're in for a grand surprise. She's going to bring the 50s, 60s, not only to life, but with such a sophistication and such an entertainment and she overwhelms in pleasure of performing it. It catches right on. You're going to love her show. She's here on the 10th, and she deserves an audience, and I will certainly be among them. She's not, unfortunately, the first time people here heard of her, they billed her as a white Tina Turner. She's not that. She's a great blues and soul artist who is inspired by people like Tina Turner, Aretha, Janis, and her own spunky, incredible energy, because she's no youngster. She's been doing this for a living. She didn't quit after 25 years like me. Kay Bowler, and her band will be here doing a tremendous review for you. Anyhow, we'll be back in 20 minutes. We're gonna boogie this tune. This is a ribald song, and it's called Big Woman Boogie Blues. Big Woman Boogie Blues. And I dedicate it to the QIA because when it was announced on the national news that more than half the American population was obese, what did the QIA do? Widen their door to the dining room. Oh, right. And I figure if we ever all slim down to the likes of me, well, then they can have two-way traffic. This is Big Woman Boogie Blues. I wrote this song as Sweetheart a million years ago. I changed it enough to make it appropriate. Now this is a song for all the big women who can hear me. This is a song help big women feel good. And if you happen to be a big woman taking up a little more space in this world than you think you should, eat your heart out, honey, because this is a song to help big women feel good. It's called Big Woman Boogie Blues. Now, in my lifelong search, woman after woman, trying to find the love that will heal my heart, I learned one thing. If you use the right position, somehow, every shape of man can love every shape of woman. Nice thing. What makes the big woman boogie a blues is men. You see, honestly, a big woman, she would like a man all the time. And most men, you know how it is, they just want a big woman some of the time. So this big woman boogie is a blues because of men. All right, boys. I know a real big woman. She's called Patty Cakes. Yes, I know a real big woman. Her name is Patty Cakes. She got a red hot oven and a patent rubber cookie she can bake. Yeah, they call her Tootsie Roll. She sugar in every joint in town. Yeah, they call her Tootsie Roll. She sugar every joint in town. When you get up country, now you can't be by the pound. I want to talk about a woman that feels so fresh and warm. I want to talk about a woman, she brings cookies in from the farm. Too much making changes, you would put sweet sugar in your blue. Big woman. Yeah, you get down to the portions like camping and fishing in the shade for a week. Never been kissed by a woman got 9 inches of lips. She pucker up. She goes, ah, and splatters all over your face. You gotta wipe yourself on the pillowcase. That's when you know you're getting going. My baby, she 5 feet tall. They're dressed like a tent, half a dozen men fit inside. Did you like kind of woman? Two sides, mine and yours. She's a two-sided man, one side and the other side for you. We toss a quarter in the air. The heads are we. Tails. She gets to and then we'll be back with another dozen or so tunes anyhow. Some good ones. Fly me to the moon or something. I'm doing this sitting down so it seems more homey and not so stripteasey.
That's mine.
Oh, is it? Sorry. I got one looks just like it.
I wear clothes so infrequently they're still in very good condition.
Sony.
The jacket was from the Thrift store in Preston. The Thrift store. That's because the Navy, wait a minute, is that right? The Navy veteran who painted the sign for them couldn't spell worth a darn. And when he passed away, they did repaint the sign as the Prescott U.S. Naval Thrift Store. I like when respect is shown, you know, not when people are watching, but when it's just done as routine. Then you know you're in the right place. All right. This was $1. If I could find a way to get my wardrobe to New York City, I could open a store there. A naked man's clothing store. Oh, that's now some music. Where should we stop? Hey, this is good one. Here's an old tune. This is not my song. I didn't write this one. I absorbed it. That means I never really bought a piece of sheet music and tried to learn it. I absorbed it. Sang it along on the radio long enough, eventually figured out I knew it. Didn't know how I play it on the piano, but my hands did. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas, here I come. I'm going to Kansas, Kansas, here I come. They got the crazy women there, I want to meet me one. Stand on the corner, 12 and 5. I stand on the corner, 12 and 5. I'll drink some of that good corn liquor, and I'll drown in Kansas wine. I'm going to Kansas, Kansas, here I come. I'm going to Kansas, Kansas City, here I come. They got the crazy women there. Yes, I want to meet me one. take a plane, I take the train. If I got a hitch, I get there the same. Going to Kansas, Kansas City, here I come. They got the crazy women there. I'm gonna meet me one. And there it is. How was that?
I say we've been doing that for a bit.
Yeah. Here's another song. This is the song I got disqualified by singing in the talent show in the 7th grade. You know, when you have an embarrassing moment, you really never forget it. This is Since I Met You Baby by Ivory Hunter. And you know, he actually is one of the unsung black heroes of music, because he is a rhythm and blues artist, crossed over into a country and western #1 hit, which became in the top 10 in the pop songs. That was before Ray Charles was popular. These Arms Are Mine was the song that did it. Became a country classic, written by a rhythm and blues black artist. He was one of my early heroes, and this is a song I've been singing all my life. I remember one night in a bar where I was working, not because we went out to drink. My wife was visiting from Canada, and I was playing in upstate New York, right across from Niagara. I forget the town. Amherst, New York. Yeah, up near Love Canal. I'm glad I don't make a living there, or it would have been history by now. This is Since I Met You Baby. She was sitting at the bar and she thought it's a song I wrote for her. I was worried at first that she was falling in love under dubious circumstances, you know, myth more than reality. But she recovered beautifully from the disappointment that this was not a song I wrote for her. And I don't know how many 30-some odd years later, 32? Oh, you're all alone there. I shouldn't point you out. She's guarding the product. I hope you make a sales girl out of her. This is Since I Met You Baby, the song that I was disqualified for. Since I met you, baby, my life has changed. Since I met you, baby, my life has changed. And I'll try to please you in every way I can. I don't need nobody to help my troubles too. I don't need no one, oh God, since I met you. Since I met you, baby, all I need is you. Yeah! Don't need nobody to help my troubles too. Don't need no one, baby, not since I met you. Since I met you, baby, all I need is you. Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, baby, my life has changed. And I'll try to please you in every way I can. I was given a suit. And when you're naked for 23, 24 years in one place, people give you clothing. This is a John F. Kennedy style Sears Roebuck, top of the line men's department. I've worn it for a few shows now, but short of that, when it was given to me, it was never worn at all. I didn't like it. His wife kept it all those years. Then she passed on, and he was cleaning out her closet and discovered his old suit. She was saving it, he thinks, to lay him out in. Had things not been in the order they came. Not wanting to take a chance to be buried in a suit he didn't like to begin with, he gave it to me. The other reason made more sense. He explained it did get perfect once, but he's now 2 inches shorter than he used to be. Consequently, he figured I was about the right size. So I got a free suit.
That's very short.
Huh? Double breasted. I feel like the gangster of love. I want to sing one of the most one of the few blues ballads I've ever written. I like Randy Sparks. I too am a singer-songwriter. Most of my songs are inappropriate for me to sing here. Although I've heard a lot of you say an expression that, according to Rolling Stone, came from me back in my sweet pie years. I don't want to spell it out, I'll just give you a hint. F them if they can't take a joke. You've heard people say that, I bet, in your daily life. Well, that was the title of my sing-along Boogie-woogie anthem to my old show. It was a ribald show back then. But some of the tunes that were in the show, and I never remembered by people because they didn't have the kick that one did, How about Too Drunk to Ball? Ragtime Wet Dreams. You may not recognize them now, but these were my famous songs then. Over 1.5 million people heard me sing and play those songs, and several of them were redone in New York City in the downtown theater district by Willie and I this September. We had a standing room only audience in the theater where Hair was. And yes, Sweet Pie as an old man was naked on stage. And even funnier, because we live streamed the concert and announced it ahead of time, people in Quartzsite were gathered together having parties in front of a big screen TV, like the laundromat, and watching Sweet Pie. I told my wife, even though I'll be naked, don't feel embarrassed because it'll only be this big on most TV. Even smaller handheld. But they, for the first time in 24 years of my living in Quartzsite, heard those songs. To my surprise and pleasure, they like these just as much. Now, I forgot entirely what song I was going to do. Isn't age wonderful? I mean, look at us. You know, we're special. We're going to go down in the long history of mankind as a very special generation. We are the last of the smooth generations. We are the last generation that takes our teeth out at night and soaks them in a glass. Smooth. Look at all the platinum blondes in the room. I guess you figure it looks so good on them, you'll try it too. He's got the same color hair, and you too. Some of you women do. Yeah, it used to be more obvious when snowbirds used to dress alike in those one-piece jumpsuits. I still haven't figured out what song did I say? Now let's do an old boogie-woogie I used to play. This is called Bulldog Boogie. Girl I used to have a crush on didn't care much for me. Asked her parents for a dog for a birthday gift. They gave her a bulldog, which didn't like me. To stress the point, her parents, they thought I was wonderful. They were wishing that their daughter would really like the kid next door instead of the one she had her eye on, because they could keep their eye on me being next door. Well, old Carolyn Pettipass. I should have known. No way Paul Weiner is going to make it with Carolyn Pettipass. Well, her mother gave her a bulldog, and then I got an invite 6-7 months down the line to her birthday party, which I'm sure she was not excited about, but the mother wanted me there because the whole neighborhood was invited. And I got near the house and the dog was let out, and I never got to the party. At 17, already fancying myself someday a famous boogie-woogie blues player. Oh boy, I wanted to be Fats Domino and so failed. I became only an expert at being me. And it's a pleasure, believe me. Imagine what it would be like to still be Fats Domino. He's my hero. He's the man whose music stirred my soul. This is Bulldog Boogie. Her bulldog don't like me. Then my wife got a bulldog, her bulldog don't like me. Since she got that dog, I sleep in the backyard tree. I beg of him a little mercy, throw your dog a bone. I beg of him a little mercy, throw your dog a bone. Hey, hey, come on, honey, get the dog out, let the old man home. Yeah, the bulldogs are ugly, I just can't understand. Hey, your bulldogs are ugly, I just can't understand. How you let that dog in where you once had a man? Oh yeah! I just can't understand. Your bulldogs are ugly, just can't understand. How you let that dog sleep where you had a good man? Don't let that dog grab me by the pants. Yeah. Hey, don't let your bulldog grab me by the pants. I don't want no lover boy. I don't want no chewed up romance. Hey! If my wife still has that bulldog and I'm still up the backyard tree. Yeah, my wife still got her dog, and I'm still up the backyard tree. When the dog turned around, took a pee, I climbed down and split. Boy, we've been planning about that. Another song we used to sing back then. This is a real good blues ballad I was taught. That's what I was going to do. Yeah, see, if I stop listening to what I'm saying, short-term memory only confuses me. And I sometimes lose my place. Now, where's my bus? I put the words still in front of me with this one because I don't sing it often. And it's one of the songs that possess me. So as I begin to sing it, it takes me. It just, and I don't want to miss where I am in it because I'm also crucially aware of performing it. Excruciatingly, it's a word I don't need. Yeah, that's age. Every time you hear me occasionally say, oops, while I'm playing the piano, no, that's age. No matter how much I practice and play the song, at 72, I can only guarantee I can't play it the same way twice. But then I could point out what a magnificent variety. The whoops is because I'm aware of it. And I guess I acknowledge it to myself so I don't fib. This is Please Remember Your Love for Me. And it's transcended the person I wrote it for. And it has become, I think, perhaps one of my best ballads. Please remember your love for me. Only one woman ever loved me honestly. Only one woman. I've got my blues and I've got my memories. I beg her, please. Remember your love for me. I've been lonesome. I shake like the wind in the weeping willow tree. Yeah, and I've been down. I shake like a devil is inside of me. I beg I used to be. Oh, please, remember your love for me. All right. You know, I bruised her heart. Yes, I did. Where a warm smile used to be. And I kept her so. Every time she begged me to go free. I beg her, please, remember your love for me. All right, then. We'll play me a touch of that blues. Feel it inside you. Some nights I lay awake. I wonder how you spend your time. Sometimes I call your name. I look around for feelings I never find. Too many times I pass a bar and I drink some wine. I wake up somewhere with some new friend of mine. Only one woman brought tears where my pride used to be. Only one woman ever changed my life so sweet, so pain, so mercifully. And I beg her memory well, please, please, remember me. I beg her memory. Please, remember me. Here's another one. Hey, you hear that note? Hear that note? How about that? Hear? Kennel Club does. Dogs have no trouble with those high notes. Really? Hear that note? How about two notes? Few notes. You start putting them together. Stray dogs become a kennel club. I saw a rich lady, she looked rich for keeps. She walked a little dog down the street. I wanna play with her poodle. Woof, 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 woof. Play with her poodle. Woof, 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 woof. Pet the poodle. I mean her poodle dog. She got a cute little house, it's under the tree. She's shaking her tail when she's kissing me. Play with your poodle. I wanna play with your poodle. I wanna pet the little poodle. I mean the poodle dog. She got the postman's number, the milkman's tree. She likes the butcher's meat and eats the baker too. Yeah, I play with the poodle. Play with the poodle. I wanna pet that poodle. I mean the poodle dog. But I can't see the words on that page. And I'm sure the page is a lot closer than where you're sitting. There it is. How could I forget these words? She claws when she plays, she nips a little bit. She got tight curls, kind of 10 good nips. The poodle ain't for teasing, the poodle ain't for real. I say the good jumping poodle makes loving rich girls a good deal. Walking around the corner, honey, singing in the shade. Cool it off. Hey, we don't want to raid. I've never been a fancier of silk, rare breeds, or even caviar. But aphrodisiacs, they blow my mind. I'll go canine over bovine anytime. I play with the poodle. I play with the poodle. I wanna pet the poodle. Oh, I mean the poodle dog. Dollar Generals. I guess he's got to be a fatter head than me in order to make them work right. They're too wide for my face. God, I'm becoming shades of the Holocaust. If anyone here besides me is Jewish, you will understand that that's not a bad piece of Jewish humor. somehow to take absolute misery and find joy in it somehow, or at least relief. Oh, I need these to see what I'm looking at. Don't you love age? Someone's pointing. Oh, I see. Hey, it's about that time. My God, what shall we do for a finale?
Oh, no.
Well, we don't, it'll be a long finale. And, you know, it's funny, it got cold enough this winter, I spent part of it in sweatpants and sweatshirts and sweaters. And watched people walk right by me, looking for me. They don't know my face, so this is an important day, because all the shows is my face, hands, and feet. 4 parts of me look like everybody else. I actually heard a couple come out of the store saying, I can't understand it, he's always here. I always thought I'd have to shave to be unnoticed. I see you're beginning to look like me. So perhaps on the East Coast we'll have a franchise of Naked Man's Bookstore. You'll have to tan up a bit though. He suffered the worst winter that I think they've ever had in the Boston, New England. 3rd worst?
Yeah, on its way to second.
On its way to second year.
Like our weather? Why not stay? How about you snowbirds thinking about the cost of what it takes to drive back? How many years now have you had the oil companies burn your butt? Just stay all year. Let Mother Nature burn your butt for free. It gets hot. Really hot. Maybe for 3 months, the average would be 110 to 115 and 100 at midnight. And perhaps 2/3 of those days with a 25 to 30% monsoon humidity. Monsoons are tough because when they come, they're fast, they're furious, and they do a lot of damage. Chamber of Commerce lost its roof. That's why they got a new blue building, thanks to Mother Nature. And somehow, here in Quartzsite, where volunteerism is one of the roots into this earth, we got given a new building to use for the chamber. It's wonderful. This town is still a town where people choose to live because living together has been good. These guys on stage with me, they make my music every time we play together better than it would be if I was here alone doing it. And so much more fun for me because I get to respond to them too. Jerry Mullins, he asked me for 10 years, Paul, come on up here and play a number with us. Especially when the senior center had a big upright piano on the stage in those days. And for 10 years, I used every excuse I could to not do it. Jerry never quit nagging. And then to my surprise, the second show I did in 20 years, he was here on stage with me as my guest. Because something about having Jerry on stage playing into the rhythm with me makes me feel so much at home. You're sitting in my living room. And time with Will Peroni together, old Willie, boy. And with Ralph Martin, I'm hoping Ralph and I'll be able to do this again still. We got a show tonight, God willing. Let's boogie. and hands. I say get out of your bed, wash your face and hands. Get down to the kitchen, shake your pots and pans. Put on your little bitty dress, hey let me look at you. Hey, put on your little bitty dress, hey I'll look at you. I can't believe my eyes, all that good belongs to you. Well, I believe in my soul, you're the devil in pantyhose. Well, I believe in my soul, you're the devil in pantyhose. Wherever harder I work, faster my money goes. I say shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Shake, rattle and roll. Hey, you do it all day. Baby, you're gonna save your soul. This is a good way to say goodnight. I got a little nothing. Just a little nothing nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. Got $100 bill, and now I got a pocket full of dimes. Hey, $100 bills, now I got a pocket full of dimes. Yeah, life sure cashes in and not so fast, just a day at a time. I got a little nothing, I have nothing nowhere. And when there's no place to go, you're gonna find me there. This is Will Peroni. Old Willie Boy in Southborough. Come on, sir. And on the rhythm guitar, Mr. Jerry Mullins. Granddad of music here at Bulldog. Down here 30 years of playing music in the winters. And right alongside him, my good friend Ralph Martin, Morse Top Bass. That's the orchestra. Me, I'm Joanne's husband. If you'd like, we got product for sale. Will and I can sign the CD. He's on it from 1971. And thank you for the pleasure and the privilege of all this fun. Leave the chance